good, fight fans? Your Majesty speaking. I got my homie, the Big Joe Show,
What's
in the
going
building with
on?
me.
What's going on?
All right. How was your day, man?
Man, work
Bullshit.
regular. Yeah,
Bullshit and more bullshit, right?
man. I was glad. I'm glad to be home.
Hey, man, who you telling? I had a nice one today, an easy one. I was able to come home and get some things done. I don't know what Island doing, but we about to keep the show rolling. So, of course, the elephant in the room,
Hmm.
pun intended, Jake Paul versus
Man,
Gervonta Davis. Look at
what you
this.
thinking? What you thinking?
Yo,
Yeah.
what you mean? What's up? We live. All right. Um. Yeah. So, what did you think about the? First of all, what you think about the fight, man?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I I'm no longer a hater for certain things. So like when I say that, I mean like it's good for the sport of boxing. Like, people that don't know boxing will tune in, and you never know, they might just want to watch some more boxing just because of that. Just for the fact that Jake Paul fighting. He remind me of Floyd, where it's like everybody want to see him lose. To the point where like when people watch Jake Paul, you think they watch him because he's fun to watch, because he's nice? No, they want to see him lose. They tune it in to see him lose.
Honestly, I
So
think I think people watch Jake Paul because they are fans of his. Like, I think the community that he brings to the sport is his fan base of people that wasn't initially boxing fans. So, I mean, now if you're talking about the boxing hardcore fans,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, we want to see him get his ass whooped because we feel like he making a mockery of the sport. But I
yeah.
see it differently, man. I think Jake is good for the sport, and I say that because aside from him fighting, I look at what he do for the undercard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
like I said, they put out the undercard a couple days ago, and Bumgardner on there. That's, you know what I'm saying. This
Mm,
fight probably going to surpass Crawford and Canelo as far as views is concerned on Netflix. So
yeah,
I think for Alicia Bumgardner to get that type of exposure, I think that's good for her brand. Like I said,
definitely.
she pretty as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
She look good and she fight well. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? And that something like this Jake Paul versus Tank could bring her a substantial amount of fans.
yep.
And not only that, Gary Antoine Russell, you know,
Oh, he on the card
right down
too?
the street. So he on the undercard too. So I think
Oh
that's
man,
good. That's a lot of views for a great fighter like Antoine Russell to get some exposure because, like you say, a lot of people don't know a lot of these DC fighters outside of the hardcore boxing fans. So I think um I think it's good for the sport outside of the main event. You know what I'm saying? Um I'm trying to think. As far as that fight, well, you touch on that. What you think about the undercard and the undercard and people getting exposure and the exposure that they probably would have never got.
definitely. Especially like with the females, because they don't like in every sport, they're not getting no love
That's
really.
true. That's
So
true.
it's like the fact that they can shine bright. And well, you know what? I'm not gonna say every sport because UFC. I'm not a big UFC fan, but I feel like the
Mhm.
females they be doing their thing better than the men. And I think it's because we're not really expecting to see like crazy fights from the females, but then it's like they show us something crazy. But
Yeah.
as far as the boxing, definitely those Jake's and Tank's name is so big to have them in that undercard. They're gonna get so many views from it. Like people that didn't know who they are gonna tap in, especially like if they're like, she actually good.
Right.
And
Right.
like we tapping in, we seeing what it, and then she look good,
Right.
she fight good. Like it don't get no
Like,
better.
I mean, you're right about that. Like, so I'm a huge WWE. Well, not no more, but I used to be.
Yeah,
And
it's not the
w-
same. Well,
when
at
Brock
least,
Lesnar, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So when Brock Lesnar would go back to the UFC and fight, I
yeah.
want to say I found out about Ronda Rousey because he was
During that
fighting her.
time, yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So that is true. I'm a casual when it comes to MMA. I'm not, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I
I'm
watch
not.
the people that I know. Like I
Yeah,
I watch Connor, I watch
yeah.
the last Stylebender, I watch Nate Diaz. I watch the people that I hear about that, supposedly have a name, but I'm not a
The big
hardcore
names. Yeah,
MMA guy like I am when it comes to boxing. So you right. If they on these cards with these big names, you do actually get to learn and find out who these people are. I wish they would do like some type of pre-fight segment like how HBO used to do 24/7 and Showtime used to do all
yeah.
access. I wish they would do stuff like that for the fighters that aren't main eventers because we
Mm.
know these niggas already.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Most casuals and most hardcore boxing fans know Tank Davis and Jake Paul for the most
yeah,
part. But I wish they would do segments for the next generation because the reality of this shit is when these stars leave, you have to build new stars to come. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And
yeah,
I wish a lot of these promoters or Turkey or whoever the case may be, um, in this case, I think it's Jake Paul, but I would like to see them do more for the fighters on the undercard so that people can actually get to know them. It's for me, I knew who Lamont Roach was, but
yeah.
the casual
They
fan
wouldn't
didn't know
know.
who Lamont Roach
Yeah,
was. So when
yeah.
Tank says I'm fighting Lamont Roach,
They're like,
people
who's
looking at
that?
it like who? A roach.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Oh, who? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know who
yeah.
Lamont Roach is. So it's like, why you not fighting Shakur? Why you
Yeah,
not fighting Tio? Why you not? It's because they didn't do what they should have done to build these
yeah,
fighters. You
that's true.
supposed to use this Canelo versus Crawford
Yeah,
undercard. That's why when people were shitting on the Canelo Crawford undercard, I was like, they doing what they should be doing as far as putting Billy and Lester Martinez on there, Callum
mhm.
Walsh and Fernando Vargas, and put these guys on here that we don't know, so that we can get to see. Oh damn, I remember him when he fought on the Canelo undercard, or I remember him when he fought on the Jake Paul undercard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I think they should do more. Like put some money behind these people. You know what I'm saying? Like
I agree because honestly, and it only takes one time to do it because now if you do that, people actually know who they are. More than just like, okay, they just on the undercard. We actually know who they are. We got a little story about them. So it's like you don't got to do it every single time, but it's like the fact that you do it at least once. Like if they do it once for everybody's undercard, now when somebody else is fighting, we know who they are.
right,
They're not only is the main event gonna get views, but that first fight, we might be like, yo, and we already know sometimes the first fight in the card
be
be the
bomb.
best
Yeah,
fight. So it's like now that
nobody
we
in the arena
actually
though.
know, that's the
The,
thing.
the arena
But
empty.
but guess what? If we know who they are and they spew something where it's like this was good,
Right,
now the arena's packed from the jump.
right. Hold your
Now
ho-
it's
hold your horses.
okay, okay.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey,
The old man has made his appearance, guys.
What's going on, fellas?
what's going on? Oh man, and he got his tea.
Your old
Oh
ass
man.
got coffee. Hold on, let me do something real quick. So just to fill you in, Alan, we pretty much talking about the Jake Paul and Tank Davis press conference,
Mm-hmm.
and the Big Joe show was saying pretty much that he have a different take on it. Now you can go ahead and fill him in.
Yeah, I was just saying as far as not being a hater no more and not saying like, ah, it's not good for the sport and this and that. Because in reality, it is good for the sport. People that don't know about I won't say don't know, but people that don't know Tank, they're gonna tune in just because they're trying to find out who's Jake fighting, and that's bringing more views than just like hardcore boxing fans. You have random people that's just putting on the show, just and then it's on Netflix, so it's not like you gotta go find it somewhere. It's everyone's gonna be able to watch it. I think is definitely a big thing. Is we're in a new age era, man. So
Yeah.
So
this is big.
so you don't the word circus don't come to mind when these fights take
Nah,
place.
Not
you
to
got
me.
you got.
To me,
Hold on, wait,
yes.
hold on. You gotta understand. The man has been. Now, I'm not a fan of Jake Paul, but I've been in the ring. He's been fighting for 5 years. Like, come on, you got to take him serious. For someone that's actually training, fighting for 5 years, if you can't take that man serious, then come on, man. You just hate.
Uh, okay, I mean, I come from a different era. I come from a land of fighters. Um, the Mike Tyson fight with him, that didn't look fishy to you?
Can you
Alan,
really
I
fake
told
a
you.
fight?
I told you at work. I told both of y'all at work. I will whoop Mike Tyson ass at 60. Y'all thought I was playing. Mike Tyson don't got it.
So y'all didn't
I
see Mike
love him to
Tyson pulling
death.
punches in that fight?
Look,
No, he just he listen, bro. He's 60.
look.
He's
I
60.
don't believe that people can. And he's old, but still, you cannot fake fighting like this. This is not Power Rangers where we're just choreographing punches and stuff. Like this is real live boxing.
Let
I
me tell
said
you
pull
something.
punches.
Let me tell you something. When Mike got in that ring, and Mike normally do his little jump when he banging his gloves together, Mike almost fell. I said, this shit is over. This shit is over with. Mike Boots was leaning in some motion. Mike is old. He got motherfucking gingivitis of the feet. So Mike is done.
Look, one
Okay?
thing I did hear was one thing I realized is a lot of stuff that you seen from Tyson, especially during the training and stuff, it was
Mhm.
spurts.
Shit was 13 seconds
10,
long.
10 seconds. Bang, bang, bang,
And watch this. Right after, he was dead tired.
just turn around. Now imagine a 3-minute video of that. Like look after the first 20 seconds cut. Like get that shit off me, man.
Bro, right after Mike be dead tired. But to your point, Alan, no, I do think it's a clown. I mean, a circus. If that was the terminology you use. But like I said, what does the circus bring to the town?
I've heard that narrative, and
That's a
correct
good
me if
one.
I'm wrong, Jonathan. You were saying that Jake Paul is bringing eyes to the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you didn't think boxing was at a good place when when Bud and Earl finally fought. That
Yeah,
that
but
that that fight bought everybody out.
no, no.
Not really, because look, I ain't gonna lie. People still, I'm not gonna say still. During that time, people still didn't really know who Terrence was.
Yep. And I told y'all that. And guess
Like,
what else tell you that it didn't bring people out? The numbers. They did 600,000 buys, 650,000 buys. That ain't shit for a fight that's supposed to be the best fight in the sport of boxing. You see what I'm saying? So
that was a fight for the hardcore fans that actually wanted to see them fight.
right.
That was it.
Now watch this
The
though,
others
Alan.
was good.
Watch this. And I told you that. I said this is a hardcore fight. This ain't a fight that the casuals going to tune into because most of them don't know Earl or Terrence. But watch this. Was the NFL doing good before Travis Kelsey brought Taylor Swift to the games?
Yes, they were.
They were. Do you not think they want that extra revenue with Taylor Swift coming to the game?
Why not?
They had so many people watching the sport of football because Taylor Swift was there that probably never watched football a day in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's the same with the sport of boxing. Because Jake Paul has an audience that's outside of boxing, he's bringing eyes to the sport that would have never paid attention to it. And so, like I was saying before you got here, I think that's beneficial to somebody like Alicia Bumgardner, who is easy on the eyes, Most men, you know what I'm saying, gonna gawk as soon as she comes. You know she gonna have her butt out. As soon as she walk out, she gonna have her little butt out. She gonna be dancing. She gonna get so much exposure with this fight that she probably never would have gotten. So when I'm looking at it and I'm saying it's a good thing, I'm looking at it beyond the main event. Like I said, Gary Russell is on that card. What other than a Mayweather fight, what card can you put him on that's gonna get this type of exposure?
Yeah.
People never get to see these great fighters, and then it's free. It's on Netflix. So you never get to find out who these fighters are because they fighting on cards that ain't nobody watching.
Well, let me ask a question. Because boxing, I mean, because we talked about this, we touched on this a little earlier, that boxing sort of did it to itself when boxing got greedy with the pay-per-views.
I agree.
During the time, like I said, when I was a kid, it was fights on every weekend.
That was a long ass time ago.
That was a different day and age.
Okay, but yeah, but like I said, NBC, CBS, Wide World of Sports. One of those, I mean, it wasn't a bunch of stations, but you always saw fights. So by the time, like an Alexis Arguello got to a pay-per-view fight with Aaron Pryor,
man,
we all knew who these fighters were because, like I said, we saw them on regular TV. They were allowed to come up on regular TV and become stars. So you didn't mind paying your money to see the fights. And when the pay-per-view thing came in and really took over boxing, it really killed it. Because you got to a place where people you didn't know was on pay-per-view. It's like, okay, you want to see boxing, you got to pay for it. And it killed
Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz headline of pay-per-view.
I remember when PBC came, remember when PBC was coming on Saturday nights and they were trying to bring it back. And when they stopped that, like, sport just kind of.
But I'm gonna tell you think about what year you just said. That was 2015, right? 2015. When PBC, that's around the time streaming and all of this other stuff started taking off. So the networks were kind of phasing out by that time. You see what I'm saying? Like everything was going to stream. Remember when DAZN first came out? What did I tell y'all? I said if Al and them smart, if DAZN is smart, I go holler at all of these promoters and make DAZN the home of boxing. You remember I said that?
Yeah.
I said that way they don't have to worry about we want this fight against this person, but he on that network. He got a network deal. So now he can't fight this person. Go get all the motherfucking promoters. Eddie, all of them. That way, in order to watch boxing, you gotta watch it on DAZN.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought that would have been better. And now it's almost going that way because ESPN gone. Showtime gone, HBO gone, Fox don't have boxing no more. Remember, Al at one point had Showtime and Fox. That's gone. So to me, Jake Paul, this Netflix shit, Turkey Al Sheik, Riyadh season, and Netflix and all that shit, that's the wave. Cause Netflix $8.
Yeah, and everybody got it. And if I don't got it, I got somebody's password that got it.
It's hard to sell somebody a fight for $100 when I can pull my Fire Stick out for free.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing that killed it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
they had to make adjustments because of that.
I ain't condoning it. I'm just saying, how many people are gonna have that type of integrity where they're like, I can watch it for free, but bro, let me get him this $90.
Yeah,
you tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no, $25 Fire Stick jump. Let me work out. But that I don't want to. We 20 minutes in and we ain't even talked about the damn press conference yet. It's easy to get off topic when you having fun. So y'all both got a chance to watch the press conference, Alan?
Yeah.
Now, I like I said, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I'm not one. It's hard for me to watch dudes with female energy, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Who got female energy?
That's all I'm saying about that, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'll say it. Your Majesty will say it. Tell me who it is.
I ain't gonna hold you. I done seen some stuff. I was like, hold on now.
You talking about Tank with these purses, huh?
Like I said, for everything that was going on, man, you trying to catch the background and everything. And then, like I said, you can't like what the fuck is that?
And he pulled the green. He said, like, I was like, hold on now. That's a whole purse.
It's
And being
not
that
a
I didn't spend
purse.
a little time in Baltimore, man, it's a terrible representation of that city, man, because ain't no dudes down there walking around with purses, man. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
what Slim say on The Hangover? It's not a purse. It's a satchel. Tank said, I ain't got no purse on. It's a satchel. What did y'all talk about? Tank say he from the city, nigga. You tripping. And I don't know if y'all watched my other video, but I did a video on the press conference. I was trying to understand first, Calvin Ford don't have a clue what's going on. That was cringy for me to see him get up there and ask these questions.
The trainer.
Yeah.
That's what I said. When I saw that, like I said, it just, you see that and you say, well, damn. I'm looking at, I'm like, damn, that looked like Calvin Ford. What the hell? You got to say circus.
I get it. And like I said, I'm not saying it ain't a circus. I believe it's a circus, but like I said, what does the circus bring? When the circus come to town, what people gonna do? They're gonna go see it. So I agree that I agree wholeheartedly that it's a circus. But
hold on. But y'all saying it's a circus. Are y'all saying it's a circus just because it's Jake? Because
no, he's saying it's a circus because when the fuck has a 135-pounder been able to fight a nigga that's 200 pounds?
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna say something else crazy. And y'all know y'all gonna crucify me for this.
Oh shit.
It ain't
like hold on. Let me preface this. Right. Hold on. Before you start, he old and he's senile, y'all. So it ain't no telling what the fuck will come out his mouth. So look, what he said is at the discretion of him, not me. Go ahead, Alec.
But it's not far-fetched because Tank gets hit in every fight. Tank gets his ass with at least half the fight before he figured things out. So
you're right. He do get touched.
If this dude land a clean shot on Tank little ass and throw it, hit him with the right balance and everything,
I think
right leverage,
Tank,
that shit is gonna be hard to take, man.
Listen,
but it ain't far-fetched.
You know what though? One thing I've always never understood is when I've sparred with heavyweights, light heavyweights, middleweights. I spar with a lot of different people. So you can't tell me that when you get in the fight, it's different. Like I'm pretty sure I get it. The light is bright and everything, but you can't tell me that you still never got in a ring with somebody that big. I don't want to hear that.
If you in the ring, this is my thing. I believe that they think Tank and them think Jake is a novice. I don't think they think he good at all. You see what I'm saying? If he was a regular nigga off the street, 300 pounds, 200 pounds, whatever the fuck, then yeah, but Jake been training like a fighter for 5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not completely naive or new to what's going on. Now, I do believe that Tank is skilled enough to not get hit and stay the fuck away, but I think it's gonna be a lot tougher than they think. And for me, the reason why I say it's different, bro, is because sparring, you got on headgear. Mm-hmm. You got trainers that ain't gonna let shit get but so far out of hand.
I'm saying you got some that they do no headgear. They think they're that comfortable.
And you got them big pillow ass gloves.
That I could say 16 ounces. Right, yeah.
So to me, it's a big difference. You out that motherfucker, and Jake got them little ass gloves on, and that hand wrap.
Honestly, it should be the other way around, if anything.
But they supposed to be wearing. Well, like I said, Calvin Ford got up there and didn't have a clue what the fuck was going on his side of things. And to me, if you wanted me to train you for Fundora, right? Scared. If I'm training you for Fundora, I need to know everything. I need to know the glove size because I need to know if the gloves are smaller, we gonna have a little more pop. We can do certain things. If the glove,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
how you didn't know this shit, and how you didn't know that Tank was the one that, or Tank's side. Let me not say Tank,
Is the
but
one that chose to.
is the one that said he wanted it.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
it's some
You see,
it's
you
some.
know
Well,
what?
let
When
me
I
let me ask you
go
this.
ahead. Hold on, wait. Don't change the subject.
All
I
right.
before you change the subject.
Oh Lord, see, I told y'all he old.
Before
Can't help it.
before you change the subject, I feel like while watching the press conference, I think Tank just don't care. Because
I think
if you was watching it when they was asking him certain questions, especially like as far as legacy wise, he was like, why should I care? I don't care. And then
yeah, but
He was telling Jay, look, we doing this to get money, feed our family, this and that. Like that whole time of fighting for legacy and seeing who's better, that's out the window. If
I
I
don't
can
think
get a bag off of fighting this guy, knowing that I should have rematched and show everybody that Roach can't fuck with me, it just proves like, yo, I'm just here for a bag.
yeah, but I don't think that's something new with Tank. I don't think Tank ever gave a shit about fighting for legacy.
But
I
now
think
is I feel
I
like
don't I
it
don't think he ever
looks
has
different.
though. If you listen to him in press conferences after his fight, post fight press conferences, he alludes to that all the time. When they
But
ask him who,
didn't he
listen, Tank
always
is
but not
never.
didn't he always say like I'm doing this just to make money. When I get enough money, I'm done. Didn't he
That's what I'm
always say
telling
that?
you. I don't think he's ever gave a shit about this shit.
So then yeah, it's always been about the money for him then.
So for me, I think that I actually, like I said, I got a video coming about Tank and legacy or whatever the case may be. But he don't give a shit. Why should we? You know what I'm saying? Like, my only thing is, if you want to be at the top of the sport and you want to claim yourself to be the face of boxing, which he said he wasn't in the Jake Paul interview.
He said
So
I'm just a guy that box.
cool, no
Hey,
problem.
huh.
But my only thing is you can't want to be the best in the business, but then get mad when people ask you to fight the other best people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got a video coming out about that probably tomorrow. Um, I just don't like how Tank looks when people bring up other fighters. Like, how would we look at Pat Mahomes if when they asked him about Jalen Hurts, he was like, why y'all keep asking me about him? Like, come on, what we doing? How would we feel if Tom Brady was like, hey Tom, you have to play Pat Mahomes? What y'all keep asking me about him? You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, hey, you got KD next week. Why y'all keep asking me about KD? Like that's that female. Female. I just don't understand how you expect to be the best, but don't want people to ask you to fight the other people that people think the best. As the best, you should expect it. You know what I'm saying? Like that go for anybody. Canelo too. Did he get mad when they asked about David Benavidez? Like, what the fuck you get mad for? You're the champion. You don't want me to ask you about the next best nigga? Get that shit up. Vacate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
But
I don't want to say that Tank hasn't given us some good things over the years. I mean, watching him set Frank Martin up was probably one of the best setups I've seen in a long time. Probably since Canelo set that boy up and knocked him out. Which one was it, Chavez or Khan, or both of them?
Oh, it was Khan.
It was Khan.
Yeah.
But the way Tank set Frank Martin up, brilliant.
This is my thing though. Frank Martin
sport, but
had never fought a championship fight before. My point is,
where he been now since then?
My point is, cool. Set up Leo Santa Cruz from 120 pounds or whatever the fuck he was. Set up Hector Garcia at 130. Set up these. I want you to set up Shakur. I want you to set up Teofimo Lopez.
Don't forget about Mario Barrios.
Who is he? No
Isn't he the
disrespect.
welterweight champion right now?
Yeah, but it's like some hand-me-down shit. I don't listen. Set up Keyshawn Davis.
You don't.
Set
So
up.
you don't give Frank Martin no credit for that fight?
No, and I told y'all that. I told y'all when he signed up for Shakur that Shakur was going to wash him. I told y'all that. People jumped on the Frank Martin bandwagon and put their knee pads on because he was with Earl Spence at the time.
I don't think it's because of that. Did
you know Frank Martin before Earl Spence was a promoter?
No.
Exactly.
But I didn't know him because first off, I didn't even know he was with Earl and them.
You can't be you ain't not a hardcore then. You were casual.
I stopped paying attention to Frank Martin because of the beef with Keyshawn Davis. Honestly, it had nothing to that. I mean, I know what you're saying about Earl, but that's why I stopped.
There wouldn't have been no Keyshawn Davis if it wasn't for Earl. The whole point of it. Come on, bro. Frank wouldn't have got no exposure like that if it wasn't for Earl Spence.
I don't disagree with that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like niggas hopped on his meat because everybody was on Earl Spence, and there's no disrespect. I fuck with Earl, but everybody was on Earl Spence at the time. It's just like half these niggas that like Bud don't like Bud. Half these niggas started liking Bud after he whipped Earl Spence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's it. Ain't too much. I'm just saying. Come on, some fucking Frank Martin. Frank Martin ain't never been in a championship fight until then.
Hey, but he a good fighter, bro.
He a good fighter based on what though?
Just like he got the eye test. That when you seen the eye
Frank
test,
Martin had one fight where he looked amazing. And that was against the little Muhammad Ali dude.
The one where he had to come back?
No, that was the Hartunian dude. That shit shouldn't have been that close. You see what Shakur did to him? I'm just saying. Frank Martin is a decent fighter. He's not the A level. He's not the apex of the guys at 135. Where's Lomachenko at on Tank? Where's Shakur? Where's Keyshawn? Where's Tio? Where's Devin Haney? Then when you fight Ryan, you make that nigga turn into a skeleton. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. And I don't even like disrespecting people from close to my city.
You picking his resume apart.
But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. And I'm not
going. Part about it is I can't argue. I can't really argue what you're saying.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
When he fought that kid Hector Garcia before Ryan Garcia, Hector Garcia he beat who? Chris Colbert.
That's it. And so niggas gave him a whole bunch of steam because he beat Chris Colbert. But guess who else beat him? Lamont Roach. I'm just saying.
And the Esau Cruz fight was really just a
nobody knew Esau Cruz. That shit was supposed to be a cherry pick. It just
was it a cherry pick or Esau Cruz took somebody else's place?
He took Rolly's space. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was a cherry pick. It was a cherry. They thought it was a cherry pick. But I don't want to shit on Tank. He said he don't give a fuck about his legacy, so I ain't gonna talk shit about it. He don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So I honestly, I'm done with it. I don't really give a fuck to talk about it that much to keep it a buck with you. I just wanted to touch on it because I'm glad that them people on the undercard gonna be getting a lot of exposure and hopefully a lot of money. And I don't like the fact that that Tank got so much smoke for Jalen Love. I mean, I don't know what the issue is. Jalen cool peoples.
If I find out.
Y'all know more about that shit than I do. What was all that about? If he find out what?
I'm assuming that he was saying like if it's some fishy shit going on, I'm gonna fuck y'all. I'm assuming that it's like some steroids or some shit like that. I don't know. But why the fuck would you take this fight? You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all got the strenuous testing, so what the fuck is we even talking about? Fuck that fight. I'm just happy Alicia, cute ass, getting some exposure. And Gary Antoine Russell from the city, some exposure. Go out there and y'all put on a show. Next.
That Stevie Fulton and Oshaki Foster fight. That's on the Benavides card.
Yeah, but that ain't on my list today.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure.
I know you. It's all we 35 minutes in. We only had one subject.
Don't be shocked if when you call me the next day or Saturday morning, I'd be like, I ain't watched that shit. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna watch it because I want to see Alicia. I want to see what she gonna come out in. Crawford versus Canelo recap. 2 weeks later. How y'all feel about it 2 weeks later? Let me say this. I've been seeing people say Canelo got robbed based on CompuBox.
People said that?
CompuBox said it. Canelo landed more punches in about 8 rounds than Bud did.
I gotta rewatch that to see where those.
You know,
I don't give a fuck what CompuBox said. I know what the fuck I seen.
You know,
I know what the fuck
I've
I
always
seen.
said about CompuBox. CompuBox can say any damn thing.
Listen, CompuBox is a nigga on the side with a clicker.
Somebody's opinion.
That's you might as well be a motherfucking Costco worker for all I give a fuck. What are you talking about? Listen, you counting motherfucker. Listen, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck what them niggas can cheat too, just like them judges cheated. Listen,
I'll give you a perfect example of CompuBox. When Sweet Pea fought Oscar De La Hoya, all the punches Oscar De La was getting counted for that. You look at the slow-mo, they're missing every one of them.
Yep.
let me tell you something. I don't give a shit what CompuBox said. I saw Bud Crawford go out there. He was a little confused by the feints at first, but then he started to catch on to it. Hold his composure. Keep a steady jab in Canelo's face so that when he was feinting, he could throw it off. Control the distance excellency, Turkey, and stand in the pocket. Take shit and deliver shit from Canelo Alvarez. I don't give a fuck what CompuBox said.
You know what?
BJT says Canelo lost.
Look, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, don't you owe me 50 push-ups?
I do. Hold on. From what?
Because
Balls
like
to the
I
wall, we
said,
gotta rewatch the video. I don't believe you.
Like I said
Alan ain't got shit to do with
in
that.
the beginning of the fight,
He gonna do what?
How you know he's not gonna go all out and
He
be more
didn't.
active?
Okay,
He
cool.
was more active.
Nah, you said all out. That means
Nah, I didn't. Don't put words in my mouth.
Alan,
You talking about Canelo?
Alan,
I said Crawford was gonna be more active. I was like, how you know that's not the plan?
No, you said how do I know that he's not gonna go out there and go all out? Alan, what does all out mean to you?
I don't
That
even know.
means you basically leading with your chin, throwing punches.
That means balls to the walls, right?
Look, I didn't say all of that.
I'm just saying you said all out.
Look, I don't even know if I said that.
So cool. So we need to go back. First of all, I don't mind doing 50 push-ups. That ain't shit to me.
Okay,
but
all right.
I'm just saying, Chat BJT ain't wrong a lot.
Look, all I know is Chat GBT is never wrong. So you better get an update.
Well, how about you go ask Chat GPT what the fuck I said and see if it know that. I bet it don't know that. Yeah.
Look, you never know.
Anyway, I'm not listening to this shit you talking about today.
Man, look. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez.
No, the fuck he did not. Come on, see y'all. Come on now.
Nah.
Now, one thing I'm gonna do is tell the truth.
Nah.
Come on now, we're not gonna do this.
Ain't nobody.
I only said that because of something Brandon said a few weeks ago about Earl. We giving Bud. I'm not even gonna go there. I think you know what I'm trying to say. You said Earl. We gave Bud too much credit for the Earl law. No,
that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said Errol Spence made Crawford look better than he really is.
Yeah. Like, ain't nobody do Earl.
But if you watch my video, you would understand that I wasn't shitting on Terrence Crawford. I was actually talking about what Errol Spence was doing wrong and how wrong it was that made Terrence Crawford's night so much easier. And guess what else I can do? I can go back and do a Canelo made Bud Crawford look better than he really is too. You know how? Because he was doing a bunch of dumbass shit that night too. And as a fan of Canelo, I don't have a problem telling him when he wrong, like most of these motherfuckers do. So I
You
think
know, I'm gonna take the word of one person that night that said Canelo lost the fight. I'm gonna take Canelo Alvarez's words that he was a better fighter tonight. Clearly,
Yeah.
I mean, after Canelo said that, I knew that the spins was coming because the scorecards were too close, so they had to make some controversy out of it.
but this is the thing, though, man. I got another set of buddies that I talk boxing with that don't. They live in Denver. They got mad at me when I said I gave Canelo 4 to 5 rounds, right? But it's because I understood that a lot of the rounds Bud was winning, he was manipulating the rounds. You see what I'm saying?
You mean the flashy
it was flashy combos that, you see what I'm saying? Whereas people wasn't paying attention to the left hooks that Canelo was throwing to the body that was getting counted on. A lot of the shit that Bud landed in them earlier rounds wasn't landing. It just looked good. So people was looking at me, you tripping, you gave him 4 man. I gave Canelo 1 round. Okay. You know, boxing is subjective, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why there's 3 judges. You're gonna have somebody that favors the dude that's coming forward. You're gonna have somebody that favors the slick boxer. You're gonna have somebody that favors the guy that's getting that's pulling the Ray Leonard and firing all 5 or 6 punches in the last 30, 40 seconds. So it just depends on what you like as a judge, or in my case, as a boxing fan that's watching the fight. But I definitely thought Bud won. But I thought Canelo did a whole lot fucking better than people made it seem. Now,
it wasn't no blowout fight. It was a close fight.
Right. Now, what Bud did was, to make it look much better, was he stepped on the gas in 11 and 12 that made the fight look like it was a wash.
Yeah.
But in reality, the fight wasn't that big of a difference.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, Canelo didn't hit Bud clean, but Canelo still was landing the more effective punches.
He didn't hit Bud clean in the face.
But he in the body.
But he was landing some nice body shit.
Oh, yeah.
He caught a couple, yeah.
He was landing some nice body stuff. And
you
like
know,
I said,
most people fold from those shots when Canelo land enough of them.
The difference was, it ain't the fact that most people fold. It's the fact that Bud never got hit clean with it to fold. You see what I'm saying? Like, Bud was able to. What Bud understood about Canelo is you're going to throw 1 or 2 punches. You ain't going to throw more than that. You see what I'm saying? So the first thing I'm going to do is, when you go to feint, I'm going to throw out a jab. I'm already in my southpaw stance, so I'm closer to your jab. You see what I'm saying? You being orthodox. So when you go to feint, I'm going to just throw a jab out there just to deter you from trying to redo what you really want to do. He was just throwing off Canelo's rhythm a little bit by popping his jab out there, even though it wasn't effective. But you know what the casual person was doing? They was like, oh, Canelo can't do it, but why can't he do it? It ain't because Bud is landing. It's because Bud is taking away the jab by not allowing Canelo to feint. Remember, I told you, Canelo gets his jab started by using his feints for his hooks. So then when he starts to hook, you start to prepare for his hooks, and now he can jab you down the middle. Yeah. Bud never allowed that to get started. But it wasn't a lot of things happening from a physicality standpoint in those first couple of rounds. It was more strategic. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, when the questions came up, that's what I said. I said it's going to be a 12-round chess match. Right. That's what it was.
And I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on Crawford. I want to give Crawford all his credit because he did some excellent shit in that fight. Stand on the angle, never getting back enough to the rope where Canelo could actually fire off 3 or 4 or hit him hard in his shoulders.
On the ropes at all.
He did a lot of good shit, stand off the line, pivoting out to Canelo's left, even though Canelo was throwing. And if you notice, he made that adjustment and he started going to his left and then going out to his right. It's them little adjustments that the average person ain't paying attention to that Terrence Crawford was doing. And guess what? Canelo was picking up on it. But you know what the issue was? Like, I had people tell me, I told you his IQ was way better than Canelo's. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. They both had great IQ. The difference was Bud Crawford's athleticism. You can be the smartest motherfucker in the world, but if your body don't allow you to do it, then your body just don't allow you to do it. I'm gonna give you an example how I know Canelo was on that level mentally. Remember the punch everybody keeps showing? Bud had hit Canelo with a left, and Canelo was rolling it.
Yeah.
Right. And then everybody like, oh, he looked back at Bud like, what the fuck you hit me with? No, dummy. What he was doing was he understood that Bud normally in his southpaw stance, he normally throw his left and then come back with his right, which is really his power hand. So when Bud threw the left and Canelo rolled with it, he was trying to roll what he thought was coming was a right. But people so stupid, they need people like me. You see what I'm saying? I'm needed in this game for sure, because I'm going to tell you the real. And this is some shit I told my other buddies, and they like, bro, you tripping, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it. Brandon. You Nick Rotten, bud. You seen Canelo lose, but you don't know. And don't get me wrong, Bud deserve his credit.
Bud Crawford, just like Floyd Mayweather, will never get that kind of credit except from people that understand the sport. And it ain't, like I said, fighting is one thing. The sweet science is something totally different. When I watch Bud Crawford, all I see, like I said, that Earl Spence clinic, the sweet science at its best.
Yeah, I got them telling me, oh, this win was better. This performance was better than Spence. I'm like, bro.
Well, look, maybe they saying that because they understand that Spence basically gave the fight to Crawford to let him win.
The performance is the performance, though.
You said he gave him the fight.
Yeah, like not what I mean gave him the fight is like he was doing everything wrong in order to make Crawford look that much better.
So let me ask you this. Let me flip it for you. You're a basketball guy. If Tracy McGrady gets 62 on the Wizards, and LeBron James get 35 on the Warriors, you telling me because he played the Warriors, his performance was better? Fuck no. Tracy McGrady performance was better. I don't give a fuck who he played. The performance itself.
Wait. It all depends on who's guarding who, because
it don't matter. The performance, it's the performance.
I don't want to hear that. If you got, if it's
don't go back and forth with him.
Who the better fighter that he fought was?
I tell you, every time he do it, I be like,
all right, cool. I got one for you. Which performance was better, Floyd versus Gotti or Floyd versus Canelo?
We didn't have this conversation.
All I'm asking you is which performance was better, Floyd versus Gotti? No, we said who was better, Floyd versus Gotti or Crawford versus Spence. I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you which performance was better, Floyd versus Gotti or Floyd versus Canelo?
Floyd versus Gotti.
I say Floyd versus Gotti.
I don't know if I've ever.
Now listen, hold on. If you saying Floyd versus Gotti, why we not saying Canelo? Because Canelo was a better fighter. You see how I just fucked y'all up?
No, because the ineffectiveness of Gotti was about the same as the ineffectiveness of
No, it wasn't. He beat no. I'm talking about Gotti and Floyd versus Floyd and Canelo. I ain't talking about Spence and Crawford.
Okay, those two fights. What I'm saying is Floyd basically made Gotti ineffective. Canelo didn't look that ineffective against Floyd as Gotti did.
That's the point I'm making. That's what I'm telling you about Spence and Canelo. For Crawford. Y'all saying because Canelo was a better fighter, the performance was better. No. I'm telling you, Canelo was a better fighter than Gotti.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that with the Crawford and Spence fight, Spence was fucking up so much that it made it even easier for Crawford to win.
You don't think Gotti was fucking up?
Hold on. Now, when Crawford fought Canelo, Canelo wasn't doing shit to make Crawford look even better. So Crawford basically had to win the fight in a smart way, fighting
So
smart.
what is performance?
What do you mean?
What is performance?
How you perform? Like how
So
you,
who did he
how,
perform better against?
he performed better against Spence.
So he had a better performance against Spence. You tripping? Listen,
I get. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Because look, if Spence, all right, you know, forget it. 'Cause I don't want to. I don't want to say
nah,
no
say that
instant.
dumbass shit. Go ahead.
If Spence wasn't fighting the way he was fighting, because I still think that the man was drugged up. I don't
You
believe
keep
that.
telling me
Hey,
all of the
hey,
Y'all gotta stop
extra
that,
shit.
man.
listen. I've never seen somebody lose like that before. Man, something had to be wrong with him. That was
Damn,
the worst
come on,
beating
brother.
I've seen ever.
Damn, you mean to tell me that you can't give Bud credit for that ass whooping?
Nah, no.
They
So-
studied
it
the
was-
man,
Johnny.
Johnny.
It
They
looked like
studied
you know
him.
what it looked like? You know what it looked like? It looked like I was watching Rocky. And it was like it was
you watching
crazy.
what?
Like you was watching Rocky. It was a movie. I
He
was
did, he
like, come on. And at the end, he was like, yo, Adrian.
Hey, Earl was over that motherfucker looking like Krusty the Krab on motherfucking SpongeBob. Yo. When shit got
Man, I
real.
gotta stop that shit, man. Listen,
You
let
can't
me ask a
tell me
question.
you see something like that before.
Let me ask a question. Is Earl a better fighter than Canelo?
No,
Was Earl
Nah,
ever a better fighter than Canelo?
no.
No.
Okay. Because of Earl's past performances, we felt that Bud, because Bud ain't never really just outperformed people like that.
Bro, that is one of the great. That's probably the best. Remember, I told y'all that was better than Floyd versus Gotti, bro.
Man,
that
was
No,
the best
no,
beatdown
bro.
I've ever seen ever.
Let me
No.
tell you something.
Earl ain't
Ever.
get his ass whooped that bad, man.
Yes, he
I've
did, bro.
never seen somebody get beat that bad.
He did, bro. Now I done
No.
seen people get their ass whooped that bad, but
No, not like this.
I done seen people get their ass whooped that bad.
Highest light like this. Bro, he was getting hit.
Did you forget what Tyson Fury did to Deontay Wilder?
Not on the level of what Floyd did to fucking God.
He beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder in that second fight.
Wait, that's different, man. Wilder's just stupid. Like
bro. You said you never seen somebody, bro.
Hold on.
He put
Wilder,
a dent in
Wilder
the side of Wilder's face.
Don't forget the rabbit punches.
Listen, Wilder to
I don't
me
give a
is
fuck
like
about that shit.
Wilder to me reminds me of a Jamel McGee. He's
You
just
said
goofy.
that
Like,
you've never seen nobody get their ass whooped that bad.
No, like the
The
way
rabbit punches, the heavy suit, the poison in the water.
Listen to me, Alan.
He did it to
He
himself.
whooped Wilder ass so bad
He did it to
that
himself.
nigga started blaming his trainer. He started blaming motherfuckers in the stands.
He did it to
He
himself.
started blaming motherfuckers the ref. And
He did it to
listen,
himself.
fucking Tyson Fury had loaded gloves. He hit him with some shit, egg weight.
Don't forget about the spies in his camp.
He whooped Wilder ass so bad that he couldn't even take the loss, bro.
Listen, when Spence went down, he started smiling like, whoa. Like, I've never
But
seen
we
something
seen
like
that
this,
before,
man.
though. We seen that before. Watch this. Hey, Allen, when Fondora went down from when Brian Mendoza hit him, what'd he do?
He went down.
That's because he got a 6.0 average, and he's supposed to be somewhere in Harvard. Like, that's different. That's different. Like, he's supposed to be in Harvard, and he's not supposed to be boxing. That's why he's smiling.
All I'm gonna say is we seen a nigga smile before.
Nah,
we ain't never seen a nigga.
This was a different
Listen
smile,
to me.
man.
We ain't never seen a nigga blame his whole camp. The niggas in the audience, the water,
good person in the camp.
the suit he chose to wear on Black History Month.
To this day.
Bruh, come on, man. That might be the worst ass whooping of all time.
I don't care.
Wilder was in that fight for 2 rounds.
No, you talking about the third fight. No, you talking about that third fight. That second fight.
The first fight. I think he won the first round in the first fight. And the second fight.
No. That second fight, Tyson Fury stepped on the gas from round 1 and he whooped Wilder ass for 7 straight rounds. Watch this. He whooped Wilder so bad that he was licking blood off his neck.
I seen that.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. No disrespect to Wilder, because y'all know I fuck with Wilder heavy. But I gotta call a spade a spade. He was taxing Wilder's ass.
It was an ass whooping, but I've seen worse ass whoopings than that, man.
Who? Name it. You old though, so you might have seen the motherfucking Tommy Morrison get cranked up by by what's my man name? Mercer.
Oh man.
So you know you got a little more boxing experience than me. That so I can't say you ain't never seen it, but I'm gonna tell you what I seen. Tyson Fury Wilder is 1 on my list.
You saying that was worse than Gotti and Floyd?
Gotti and Floyd is 3rd now, because Crawford and Spence is 2nd. Gotti Ward is 3rd. And then the ass whooping that Holyfield gave Mike Tyson.
Oh Lord,
it's up there,
man. You
tripping?
He was Mike's ass, but it wasn't on the level of none of those fights.
I just told you it's after those.
Nah,
the worst ass whooping Mike Tyson took was Buster Douglas.
Yeah,
nah, because the Buster Douglas
he looked real bad.
But you gotta think though, the Buster Douglas Jones with Holyfield was really whooping, bro. He whooped Mike ass so bad that the man bit him. Yeah, you gotta think about the shit that actually happened in these fights, bro. That nigga spit his mouthpiece out before the round started and came out that shit and bit that nigga.
To his advantage, he was saying Holyfield was headbutting him.
Like, I don't give a fuck, bro.
The ref wasn't doing nothing. He's like fucking
Let me tell you something,
bro. Listen, you know.
Listen, you gotta take into account.
The last thing you gonna do is bite a nigga, man.
Yeah, but look.
Do you know how much you gotta be getting your ass whipped?
Hold on. But look. Listen though. But look, how tall is Holyfield and how tall is Tyson?
Man, I don't give a fuck about that.
Let's hear me out. How tall are they?
One is 6'2", the other one is 5'10".
Okay, so in order for me to bite you, I would have to be on my tippy toes and try to get on top. That means Holyfield was
he just waited for them to clinch.
No.
He waited for Holyfield to put his head down.
But look, if I'm clinching, right, why I gotta go like this to clinch you? That means you're using your head.
You a boxer, nigga. You don't know why you put your head to the side?
Yeah, but
if you got a short man,
you put your head to the side. So you put your head to the side. So a nigga can't throw his shoulder on you, bro. That's the common technique. That's
on his head. He was using.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. He got his ass whipped. Whether he got headbutted, whether he didn't got headbutted. Holyfield pulled counter and rocked his ass back. Yeah, motherfucking Mike Tyson. Listen to me.
I ain't gonna lie. That pull.
Holyfield,
the best in the. I mean,
that was
Floyd, I would say Floyd perfected that shot, but Holyfield threw that shit.
Roy Jones whooped some people ass too. I almost forgot about Roy. Roy got some ass whoopers under his belt too.
Woo, wait, whoa! I'm sorry. Yes. See, and we talking about competition now because up to that
talking about that. I'm talking about
almost unbeatable.
Man, I'm talking about he didn't really whoop James Toney ass though.
Really?
No, he didn't.
Nah,
James Toney ass.
It was not no whooping, no.
Not like he did Vinny Pazienza. Not like he did, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no. If Roy Jones got some ass whoopings under his belt, I could tell you that for sure.
Vinny Pazienza asked for that shit, he got it.
Oh well.
Oh well, no, I got one for you. Julio Cesar Chavez and Hector Camacho.
Ass whooping.
Now that ass whooping to the point where Chavez was pulling up off of him like, nah, don't go down because I got some more to give you. He whooped his ass.
He stayed on him the whole fight. Like,
that was an ass whooping.
All right, maybe we could do a top 5 ass whooping show. We can all do some research.
I'm telling you, man, it like Spence had a gleam in his eyes going down. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
You were young though, so I mean, you know, you
What
only
you
can see.
saw was I don't know what to do because I ain't never got my ass handed to me like this. That's what
You
you
were,
saw.
Oh
you a
man.
young boy. That's all. You know.
You've never seen Earl Spence look defeated, and he looked defeated.
Listen to me, man. He looked defeated, but so did Tyson, and so did Deontay Wilder, and so did Gotti.
Wilder had something else in his eye.
And guess what? So did Mike Tyson. Speaking, I ain't gonna get on Mike Tyson because
Leave Tyson alone, man.
yeah, you right. And then we
Mike
off
had a
this.
concussion in that fight.
Man, fuck
Yeah,
is you
because all
talking
them
about?
dead headbutts.
Y'all see this?
Uh-oh.
Scarface Benavidez to get revenge on Crawford for Canelo is what I've been seeing. They calling for the monster.
With Benavidez today. Actually, he said he not thinking about Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, but why they saying you got to get him for you got to get him for Canelo?
That's all the
Because he
Canelo
Mexican,
fans,
right? Because he
that
Mexican.
hated Benavidez before the Crawford fight, and now they Benavidez fans because they want to see Crawford lose.
But that's what I was saying about Crawford. A lot of these people that Crawford fans were Spence fans.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I'm a fan of both of them. You know what I'm saying? I like them both. I like Bud and Canelo. I like Scarface Benavidez and Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So, but what y'all think? Y'all think I heard Bud said, you know, he a little too big, but that don't mean I won't fight him.
Yeah,
So-
he said he was like, man, he's like 6 something, 6'2", 6'3". He's gonna come in 190, probably 200. And he not trying to do that. So I don't see him fighting him.
I tell you what, if Bud Crawford take that fight, as I told Brandon before, I'll never pick against him.
Against who?
Bud.
I don't know, man. It's different.
It's always different.
It's
Different.
You crazy as hell. I'm taking
you-
David Benavidez. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
This is the thing, because Crawford said it himself. Crawford said it himself. He sized up.
I told
Canelo,
y'all that though.
and he was like, Canelo, he's thicker, but he's not literally bigger. Benavidez is bigger.
Yeah.
So it's like Brandon was talking about that the other day. Like, it's certain things like, yeah, Crawford beat Canelo, but I'm not gonna go against, you know, boxing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go against what the
and
fuck
say,
I know.
oh, Crawford is easily gonna beat him. Like, nah,
But-
it's just
but guess
so
what?
much stuff that Benavidez have that can outshine, not outshine, but like advantages over Crawford.
Because guess what happens after that? Can Usyk still make cruiserweight?
Man,
And then guess what? I'm supposed to pick Bud over Usyk too. Y'all crazy as fuck. I'm gonna pick David Benavidez. If Bud win, he win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be excited to watch that shit live and say this motherfucker is great. But guess what?
great,
If 2 weeks later they say Usyk versus Bud, guess who I'm gonna pick? Usyk.
If Bud fights again, I would like to see him go ahead. If he has something else to prove, go back down to 60 and go undisputed at 60. Because you now have the leverage to get the fights. So if he does anything, I would rather see him do that.
The thing with 60 is you can't go from Canelo to Janabek. You can't go from Canelo to Carlos Adames. You can't go from Canelo to Lara.
Why can't you?
There's
no
fighter
bigger than Canelo.
Listen, you have to understand who's paying the money. It ain't no networks no more. So it has to be a fight that Turkey want to see for him to put that type of money up.
But what if Crawford is now the man? And now No, but let's just say
let's say what it is.
Wait, no. What if they make a storyline to make it seem like, okay, he beat, because look, if let's say Canelo retires, we don't know
no,
if
Canelo's going to retire.
Now look, if
No, he's
Canelo,
not.
hold on, if Canelo retires and Crawford doesn't retire, Crawford is the man now, right?
No, he's not.
He's
I
not.
don't
So
understand. Why do
hold
I
on,
don't
wait.
understand why people
So
think that
if Canelo
just because
retires,
you beat somebody don't
if
make you the
Canelo
man.
retires, who's the face of boxing?
Jake Paul. I told you this already when we was talking about this soccer shit. The face of boxing is the person that's putting the butts in the seats.
And come on, man.
You think Jake Paul?
I'm
You think
not
Jake Paul and Tank Davis going to do the numbers that Canelo and Crawford did?
Probably double. Probably double.
Have they picked a venue yet?
Miami.
Yeah, it's in Miami.
Probably double. That shit probably gonna do.
How many seats that place hold?
Crawford and Canelo did 40-something million, 45 million or some shit like that.
That's eyes on. That's television.
It's Netflix. It ain't no. That's
okay,
what I'm saying.
What, the stadium sold out what 70,000?
Yeah.
See, the only thing I don't understand about Netflix,
but the stadium didn't sell out 70,000 because of Crawford. You can't put Crawford in those.
Nah, y'all gotta stop that shit, man. He was part of the promotion.
Listen, Alan. You have to understand who is spending the money and who they coming to see. Just because you're a part of the event, Alan, that's the dumbest shit you could ever say. So if Jake Paul and fucking Tank Davis do 90 million views, does that mean that Gary Russell, because he was a part of the fucking card, it can go sell that much? No. It's about who bringing his butt, who putting butts in the seats. And Crawford ain't. I'm saying from a standpoint of commanding the sport, he not doing it. And people got to stop thinking Floyd was going to be the man because Floyd was going to be the man. It wasn't just because he beat De La Hoya. People think if you beat the person that don't mean Canelo lost 3 times. We don't see B-Ball putting butts in seats, do we? B-Ball not the man because he beat Canelo, right?
But I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about. But yeah, I'm not talking about who's gonna make more sales. I'm just saying who's gonna be the face of boxing.
You have to understand, it is a business. The people putting up the money want to make some money. So in order to make the money, you got to put butts in seats.
Okay, so
you got to get eyes on this TV.
You telling me that if Canelo retires, Jake Paul is the face of boxing?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you know why? Because it's what I was saying earlier. They haven't taken the time to build anybody else to follow.
I don't disagree with that.
That's what it boiled down to.
He's too inconsistent for me to be the face.
It don't, bro. Listen to me.
Jake Paul?
Yeah. I get what you're saying as far as the numbers, but so you're telling me that the numbers is what makes you the face? That's it? Just the numbers.
Yes. It's you got to understand, Johnny. Being the best boxer, right? We just talked about this with Spence and Crawford. That was the best fight that could be made based on paper, right?
Yeah.
It didn't appeal to the casuals. That's what put butts in the seats. The casual fans. Hardcore boxing fans gonna watch the shit anyway.
Okay, so now that things are being using YouTube, Netflix, how is that changing? Because like anybody, like I can, if a fight is on and it's on Netflix, I can watch it. How is it that fight makes more numbers if it was on Netflix just as like it was still on Netflix?
Because it's Canelo. That's what I'm telling you.
So you telling more people are gonna watch it because now it's Jake?
More people watching, bro. Did you know Jake just did 120-something million buys with Mike Tyson?
But what I'm trying to say is how are you telling me because it's just a specific person, people are watching it even though it's on Netflix?
Yes.
So you're saying
when
that
you say Mike Tyson, you say that like Mike Tyson didn't bring people to the show.
Not what I'm saying. The point that I'm making is Jake brought people and Mike Tyson brought people.
No, so look, I'm trying to understand this Netflix thing because
it's not about Netflix. It's in general. It's in general. People are gonna watch who they know. Floyd Mayweather did numbers because everybody knew who he was.
I'm saying that I understand. But now that it's on Netflix, anybody can literally just, oh, let me click. Oh, there's a fight going on. It's live. What? Something live? Let me click on it. What makes it so different that it's this person and not this person?
Because you don't know how to project it, Johnny. You can project what a Canelo fight is going to do based on past sales. You can't project a future Crawford fight based on fighting Canelo.
I still don't get it, man.
No, Crawford don't have a country behind him. Canelo does.
That's not what I'm trying to understand is if somebody random is fighting and it happens to be on YouTube, on Netflix, and it's live, people are gonna click it.
The casual boxing fan is gonna click it.
So you're telling me a casual person is not gonna something live on Netflix? Let me click it.
No, most people.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
You don't have to believe it
because first off, we don't really get like live stuff on Netflix. So the fact that something is live on Netflix, let me click on it. Let me see what it is.
First of all, do you know why the fight was on Netflix?
Why?
It was because Dana White was involved.
Okay.
Do you think Dana White is going to be involved in just any fight, or do you think the fight is going to have to live?
Dana White, he gets the best. Best of the best fights.
So if Crawford is fighting Lara, would that be a best of the best fight where Dana White will be able to get his WWE people to put it on Netflix?
If it's on Netflix, then yes.
Do you think that Lara versus Crawford
just because you say it louder doesn't mean I'm gonna change my answer. If it's on Netflix, yes. If it's on the Zone, no.
What I'm asking you is, do you think that Crawford versus Lara is a big enough fight to put on Netflix?
It's not. But if
so
it's
then
on
why the
Netflix,
fuck do you keep saying if it's on Netflix?
But if it's on Netflix, we gonna click on it.
Bro, you have to be one of the airheadiest people in the world to understand that, or to not understand that that's not even a big enough fight for them to put on Netflix.
Okay, but
listen to what has been on Netflix. This is where you use your brain.
I understand.
Jake Paul versus Tyson.
Yes.
Canelo versus Crawford. Yes. And Jake Paul versus Tank.
Yes. They're not gonna put a Crawford versus Lara, like, for what?
So why the fuck do we keep talking about if it's live on Netflix?
But I'm saying if they do put it on Netflix, you think people are not gonna watch it?
If I jump and piss on the moon, do you think people gonna watch it?
Yes.
How the fuck they gonna see it?
You gonna put it on Netflix?
I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna watch this nigga piss on the moon.
Hey, I gotta see, how did he get there? Did he take a rocket?
How big was his balls? How did he get up there? Did he flotation through the air? Did the clouds help him? Come on, bro. At this point, let's use some common sense. Crawford versus Lara is not a big enough fight for Dana White to be involved.
You know, the reason why I don't disagree with what you're saying, Brandon, is because Terrence Crawford, the best fight in the last 25 years, but he's not the most marketable fighter in the last 25 years. Therefore, no, everyone's not going to tune into that. You could use the angle of somebody wanting to see him lose.
It would have to be Canelo rematch.
You want to get that many eyes on it.
David Benavidez. It would have to be something like that.
Biggest thing that I'm saying though is because it's on Netflix. I'm not talking about.
I'm about to end this fucking stream. I swear to God.
No, because look,
why do we quit? It's not going to be on Netflix.
How many things was live on Netflix?
3, 2, and the third one is coming up.
My whole point is, if anything is on live Netflix, do you not think somebody's gonna click on it just to see what it is?
How does it get on Netflix if it's not a big enough fight, Johnny? What the fuck are we talking about?
Just level with me, bro.
No, that's dumb.
It's not big enough to get there.
So why the fuck are we?
But if it is on there, people's gonna click it.
Okay. And if
Do
you
you act, but no,
was motherfucking the
hold on,
owner of
see,
Tesla, you could
look,
give me
Okay,
one for
look,
free.
Jonathan. Jonathan, let
Like
me
this
ask you this:
is
How would you
stupid.
market? How would you market a Terrence Crawford
okay,
versus Lara fight?
okay, see, this is
Laura,
where y'all,
89
hold
years
on, hold on,
old.
hold on. This is where y'all losing me because y'all skipping it. I understand the fact that it can't happen
So
because
why the
it's
fuck are we why are we hypothetically talking about some shit that can't happen?
see, look, you open your mind, man.
No.
Be water. Be water. Look, look, if it's on Netflix, just forget the fact that it's impossible. It's not gonna sell this and that. Forget that.
Please
It's
light his
all.
ass on fire in the
It's all.
comments, guys.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna talk to Alan because Brandon, you're not getting me.
I ain't
Alan,
going to.
Alan, just hit me out. All right, I'll give you an example. If somebody goes live on YouTube, right, and they're not popular, but they're going live, people might click it just to see what's going on. And let's say they're the only person going live for that specific time.
Let me
People
ask you
gonna
this,
click it.
Jonathan. Let me ask you a question. You like soccer?
Yes, I do.
You like tennis?
Yeah, I do. I like a lot of sports.
You watch
So
rugby?
rugby, I do not watch.
Okay, if the two top stars in rugby was on the field and it was live on YouTube, are you gonna watch it?
He not even gonna know who the fuck they are to turn that shit on. Is the answer?
Okay, wait. That's a little bit tough because on YouTube, it's a lot of stuff going on. Now, if it's on Netflix, I'm gonna click on it.
So it ain't a bunch of shit going on Netflix?
Not live.
So you're gonna watch a rugby fight. You're gonna watch a rugby match of two people that you don't know shit about because it's live.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
No.
But look, you gotta hear me out. Hear me out. How many things, like what goes live on Netflix? Is that a normal thing to
Bro,
go
it
live on
don't
Netflix?
matter, bro.
Look, it does matter.
It don't.
Things don't usually
People
go
are
live
interested in
on
what
Netflix.
they are interested in, bro.
Hear me out. Things don't usually go live on Netflix. So if something does go live, I'm like, what is this? Let me see what it is. Just for the fact that it's on Netflix and it's
Then you
going live.
one of a
That's
few
my whole
because
point.
niggas don't do that shit.
Come on, bro. Come
I'm
on.
not turning on baseball. I'm sorry. I don't want to see it.
So
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's live or
telling
ain't
me
live.
if there was a live series going on
No,
Netflix and it's baseball, you're not clicking on it.
I would rather go back and watch George Foreman versus Holyfield.
I'm just saying, people, like he said, people are interested in what they're interested in. I mean, you keep saying live. Okay, so if there was a live,
you think my mother, if Netflix is on live, you think my mother gonna say, let me click on this Crawford guy? No, she gonna go watch fucking all of the days of our lives or some shit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna watch General Hospital. She don't give a fuck about Crawford being live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if she's used to being on Netflix, she's gonna click on it.
No, she's not.
I promise.
She's not.
You, I promise.
Jonathan. Okay, well let me try this then. If there was a live stage play of Brokeback Mountain on, are you gonna turn it on?
Yeah.
If it's live on Netflix, just the fact to see what's going on. I promise. I'm not trying to just do this just to get on your nerves. I'm just saying if
seem like it because you getting on mine.
If it's a live on Netflix, look, didn't y'all say there was only 3 live things ever on Netflix? Before that was never a thing. So I'm just saying something is going live on Netflix. What is this? I'm clicking on it.
First of all, it's been more than 3 things live on Netflix. It's been 2 boxing events live.
What's been? I've never seen.
It don't matter what's been live. Guess what? The shit that was live, I didn't click on. Cause I didn't give a fuck about it.
Nah, they didn't tell you it was going live. That's why,
bro. Listen. In order for this is the point that I'm making, Johnny. In order for them to be willing to spend the money to promote a Lara versus Crawford fight on Netflix, they have to believe that they're going to make some of that money, if not all of that money, back. Why would you spend the money on a commercial at the Super Bowl when you don't believe that you're going to get that $8 million back in advertisement dollars that you spent? It's dumb.
Guys, in the chat, in the comments, if y'all feeling me, just spam Big Joe because
And
he don't
watch they be
understand.
like,
He don't
get this
understand me.
idiot.
He don't understand me, man. he don't. He's not thinking the way I'm thinking, man.
They gonna say
all I'll say is today, with people's attention spans today, they're not gonna click on something they're not interested in.
people only want to watch shorts, and guess what? If they click on it, it ain't gonna stay long. Who the fuck are these guys?
See, but y'all talking about something that's on Netflix.
We talking about in general.
Y'all talking about YouTube or Instagram. We talking about Netflix Live. There's like we don't do Netflix Live. This is not.
I'm gonna give you an example. You started your page, right?
Yes.
Let's see how many people are on YouTube.
Oh man, that we talking about a whole. That's different.
No, we not, because you saying Netflix because it's a big platform, right? You saying Netflix? Okay, so hold on.
Yeah, but don't forget how many people can go live on Netflix and how many people can go live on YouTube. It's different,
bro. It's not. It's the amount of people that's on Netflix. Guess what? Somebody that like watching cooking videos ain't checking for King BJT boxing.
But guess what? When something is going live on Netflix, it don't matter what you like. It's right there,
bro. It's not always right there. It depends. Why do you think when you open
live?
No, it is not. Why do you think that when you first open your app, they ask you what type of things you like? Do you know why they do that? So that they can feed you shit like it.
Yeah.
Look, if it's live, it's gonna be there. I promise you that. If it's not like this is a platform where anybody can go live whenever you want. This is something where if it's something that's going live, this is a big thing, and Netflix itself will promote it to everybody.
Hold your horses. YouTube has 2.5 billion active users.
Okay.
And right now?
Huh?
Right now?
Yeah.
And how many of them are going live?
Netflix has 300 million. YouTube has 10 times more people on it.
How many people is going live?
It does not matter. People have to
it
want
matters.
to
That's
watch.
my whole point. How many
It
people
doesn't
are
matter.
going live?
Johnny, it does not matter. If I'm the only person going live and I'm talking about boxing and it's only 300,000 boxing fans, then I only can pull from the pool of 300,000, Johnny.
All right, you know what?
300,000, 400,000, 500,000 from 2.5 billion ain't a big percentage, Johnny.
Let's just agree to disagree.
Guess what? I'm never going to sit down and watch a sewing class on YouTube. I don't give a fuck if they live or not. I don't want to see it.
Never say never. You might have a shirt that you really like. The button fall off, and you want to find out how. Never say never, man. You never know.
Like I said, I'm not watching it live. I might go and say, hold on, I need to sew my shit back on and watch a video. I'm not watching a live stream of somebody do that stuff.
Hold on. You know why you're not watching it live? Because they're not promoting to you right here in your face. Hey, watch me. That's why you're not watching it live.
Hey, Jonathan, let me ask you a question. Okay, we're talking about
boxing. Y'all got 3 minutes because this shit is giving me a fucking headache.
You talking about boxing, but if you was to mention, if a person boxing or some shit with Donald Trump going on, the thing is going to swing in Donald Trump's direction. You know why? Because more people are interested in what this moron is doing than boxing. And I think what Brian is saying is for first of all, Netflix, they paying those fighters before all the money and shit come out. Those fighters already paid, so they're not going to
guess what else might be live on a Saturday night.
What?
A football game. that people might not even be on Netflix to see that shit.
Not on a
live.
Saturday night.
Yes, it is. There is Saturday football at a certain point in time. There's college football on Saturdays.
Or
It's
NFL too.
people that's going to give a whole lot more fucks about college football than they ought to be on live on Netflix.
It's all in your interest.
I'm not gonna continue.
Cook his ass, y'all. Y'all got free reign to light his ass on fire. I'm gonna let his ass burn. I promise you.
The thing is, y'all not hearing me. Y'all not understanding me. But it's cool. It's fine.
You sound stupid as fuck. That's why we not understanding you.
That's not true. That's not true.
You looking at it from your point of view that if you see the word live on Netflix because it's not something you normally see, you're gonna check it out.
That's it. Simple as that.
I understand that.
Simple as that. Because this is how I'm seeing it, right? Like I said, Netflix is not a YouTube where people are randomly going live. Where it's like, I can click this, I can click that, I click. When Netflix is going live, most of the time, they're promoting this because
Johnny,
I don't. You just hear me out.
I might be the only live boxing channel on right now. Live.
You're not on Netflix.
I just told you YouTube got more subscribers than Netflix.
But it's not Netflix. Bro, I can say, yo, let me see if I want to watch a good movie tonight. Let me go on Netflix and see what they have. Hold on. What's this live thing?
And guess what? When you and your wife, hold on. When you and your wife were supposed to be watching Beauty is in Black or whatever the fuck it is, if it was something live on, what was she gonna do? She gonna click that shit over to Beauty in Black, and y'all gonna watch Beauty in Black.
Technically, she watched the fight with me. We watched Beauty in Black after. We watched Beauty in Black after, but we still watched the fight.
No, yeah.
We gotta agree to disagree, all right?
Yeah, we have to, and I hope these people burn your ass on fire. I promise you. Light it.
Don't worry, man.
Are you lucky? I light your ass on fire myself and get it started for their ass.
The people love me. Don't worry. They're not gonna do that to me.
What's
they
your
love
next subject, man?
I don't even give a shit no more. Game over. Yeah. I'm coming back with a video to talk about why Tank don't want to fucking fight nobody, and I forgot what the other one was.
Talk about Chat GPT, BJT, man. Get out.
I'm buffering right now, motherfucker.
Yeah. Mine don't buffer. Mine don't buffer. I write something, whoop, it come out.
Tank said fuck Legacy.
Yeah, he didn't say it, but he said it.
I mean, that's what his actions. Listen, the same way I'm saying fuck the Big Joe show right now is the same way Tank saying fuck y'all. Okay. Speaking of the Big Joe show, make sure y'all go subscribe to my man.
You need guys like me.
No, the fuck we don't. We don't need no retarded ass shit. But y'all go subscribe. Y'all like what the fuck he doing over here? Y'all go subscribe to that bullshit over there. It's like, no.
Hey, look. We gaming over here. We got some FIFA content. We might put some 2K content. If you feeling me, hop over there, see what I got, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Proceed with caution, because y'all see what I have to deal with. Man. It's like, nah, make sure y'all go support that man. And make sure y'all go support Batman Boxing Talk. We're going to be live over there at some point. I haven't figured it out yet, but I got my man, the old man from Batman Boxing Talk, Allen, the Big Joe show. Yes, I don't know if I'm bringing your ass back on. You give me too much. You fucks up my shit. I live. My shit.
We talk about Clark Kent next time we get on this damn thing.
Clark Kent Fundora for sure. And don't y'all be stealing my fucking nicknames, because y'all run with this Mexican monster shit. I'm the first person that says Scarface Benavidez. Look at that motherfucker. He looked just like Scarface, and he had that. I'm not gonna say. But anyway, Clark Kent Fundora. That's my shit too. Don't y'all steal it. And I got a few other ones. Matter of fact, y'all can steal it. Don't worry about it. Just make sure y'all give me my fucking credit. Anyway,
who's that? Who's the dude Benavidez get ready to lose to? Oh, Anthony Yard. Yep. Okay.
You want to bet?
Excuse me.
You want to bet?
Come on, man. He's a God-fearing man. There's no betting.
He don't fear God the way I know him.
I don't know what he just said, but
I know him.
No, I'm not. I'm totally off the gambling thing right now.
He
All
said, "I don't want to
You know,
lose my money."
that team I used to support got me all just fried inside. So I'm not gambling for a couple weeks.
You know what they call me? The bet collector.
Although y'all do, I know I'm backed up with you. I owe you. I do.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
play Tampa Bay this week, right?
Yeah,
I might try to add on to what I owe you.
no problem. The bet collector. Anybody else want that money? That want
Did
that
he,
work?
did he just say I'm not betting for the next couple of weeks? Like that was quick, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Man.
I'm just
Sometimes-
not betting. I'm just not betting with them sorry fuckers that wear stars on their helmets no more. That's all.
Oh,
I told you he ONC now, and sometimes the dementia shows up, and I have to take advantage of it when it do.
I'm just trying to get in where I fit in, man.
Oh,
Goddamn,
man.
I got to get some back because I'm like I said, I'm about 2 or 3 bets behind with them right now.
Like,
Bet collector, champ. That's
leave that man. Leave
that's
that
what
man.
I do.
You a
I
bully.
mean-
Leave that man alone.
You know, I barbecues him. Oh, you want? Okay, I did have to pay up a little bit with this damn Bud bet, man. Fucking Canelo, man, bastard. I mean, shit. It's been real, man.
You know,
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you something, Jonathan. Though he said from day one that he wanted Bud to win that fight, but I know
did.
that fucker was.
No, I did. No,
Go.
listen. I wanted Bud to win. I just didn't think he would with all of the shit he was going against, is what I
Yeah.
was saying.
Yeah.
So because I knew that he was about to be 38, off a year and some change, going up 3 weight classes, not getting no rehydration clause, that's just too much. I'm telling you right now, if Bud fought David Benavidez, you know who I want to win? Bud. You know who I'm betting my money on? David.
Yeah.
I haven't called an upset in quite some time. Although, no, wait a minute. I did say Bud was gonna win that fight, but I know you just thought I was talking shit.
Yeah,
So
you just be bullshit.
okay, but I'm always when it comes to boxing, when I pick those, I win
Alan,
most of what?
If I pick the wrong shit all the time, I'm gonna be right at some point too.
When the last time I picked wrong?
A lot of times.
When the last time? No. As I'll say again, when I'm thinking about them fuckers with the stars, yeah, I make stupid ass bets. But when it comes to boxing, it's been a while.
I'm gonna go back and look at our channel because you be be wrong.
Take it back to Earl and Bud.
See, this is why I keep saying chat BJT. Yeah, it's
actually I would say take it back to Stevie Fulton and Anyway.
I upgrade. Huh?
Take it back to Stevie Fulton and Anyway.
Listen, you didn't know that Stevie Fulton was gonna win. You're just an Anyway fan. You picked Anyway versus anybody.
He thought Steven was told you what Anyway was gonna do before it was done.
All right, so watch this. If Tank fight Anyway, who you fight? Who you with?
I told you that 2 years ago.
Who?
Anyway, gonna beat the shit out of Tank.
At what weight?
35.
Nah, 35 Tank winning.
Nah. It just proves my point that he gonna pick. I can say Anyway versus Shakur at 35.
Shakur.
Don't fake think. Say Anyway. We know that's what you want to say.
No, because you know that ain't gonna happen. What is gonna happen, and I'm going here now. I'm taking T.O. over Shakur.
I'll take your money if you want to bet.
Okay.
Because you can say chat you can say chat BJT be malfunctioning sometimes, but guess what you can't say? You can't say I ain't the bet collector.
And football, yes,
and everything.
Football, just
football. And everything.
Football.
And everything.
Oh man.
Football. I give you football.
And everything.
I give you football. I give you boxing.
He said,
Alan.
What?
I told you was talking about, look, Santa Cruz. I said, Alan, it'd be a matter of time. Poof! Before I can say time.
No, I said, Anyway, Stevie Fulton. From there up.
I said, I'm the bet collector. That ain't had nothing to do with what you just said. You forgot you took Gamboa versus Tank?
No. What I said was, because y'all was saying that Gamboa was going to get knocked out in the early rounds. I said, no, that's not going to happen.
No, we bet that you bet that Gamboa. How you lose your money then? Because you bet that Gamboa was
I
gonna win.
Gamboa wasn't gonna get knocked out early. That's what I said.
You lost your bread because you said he was gonna win, and he lost.
Yeah, well, if Tank didn't clip him, then yeah, he might have won the damn fight.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
talking about if he didn't clip him, well, he clipped him, man. He
I
lost.
got a new moniker. It's not. It's gonna always be Your Majesty. But the bet collector. That's what I am from now on. Stamp it. Stamp it. Especially in football. If you want smoke with my boys up I-95 in Philly, come holler at me. We ducking no smoke around these parts.
Man, when y'all play New York,
We ducking no smoke. What y'all talking about?
As a matter of
when
fact,
y'all
I
play
would
New
almost
York.
say that shit was scripted. The hell you ever seen 2 block field goals in one fucking game?
We like that. We do what we need to do to win.
Bullshit.
Man, when y'all play New York,
We keep the main thing the main thing.
New York who?
all of them,
Just any of them. Ass
all
whooping.
of them,
What
of
Canelo
them,
do? Bang,
Stop.
bang, bang.
Don't do that to yourself.
all
man.
of them. I look, all of them. Don't worry. Well, he
We
gonna
got
lose to
y'all
one
in
of
like,
them.
hey, matter of fact, we can bet both games. We got y'all in like 3 weeks. We play y'all, then we play somebody else, then we play y'all again. We can bet both games.
I don't know about you, but I'm a God fan, man. I don't.
Yeah, talking that shit.
Hey, who y'all play? Who y'all play on the AFC side? Baltimore?
Nah, we whooped their ass last year.
I know you got the West. But
Do you
got
know
one
Jalen
more
Hurts'
AFC
record
team.
versus these teams that y'all be me riding for? These teams that y'all be on y'all knees, forehead up for? You know what his record is? He spanks their ass.
Don't sweat me, man. Don't sweat me.
Who? I'm just saying, dude. That's my team. Do you know what our record is versus them niggas?
Versus who?
Versus them AFC teams. We puts wood in them on the Reggie. No homo. No Diddy. Yeah. In case you forgot,
I really can't see y'all losing a game till y'all see Detroit. That's the only team I see beating.
In case y'all forgot, we don't want our last like 20 games straight for real. That Jalen done started.
I see beating y'all is Detroit.
I'm just saying, stop playing with us. Talking about you, the AFC niggas not that good.
No, actually, that's when I'll take Detroit when y'all see Detroit.
You could take all them niggas. You could take Green Bay. We're gonna lose to somebody shitty, the Panthers or the Falcons or some. We're not losing to y'all, to the good niggas. That ain't us. That's Cowboys. They whoop the teams they should whoop, and then they come up to a team that's the real deal, and they get smoked. We whoop everybody else ass, and then we take a break on the day we played somebody like the Giants, and they fuck around to get a victory. Sorry ass niggas.
Don't make no excuses.
Okay, cool.
So you want to bet that?
Yes, I want to bet both games.
Nah.
Hey man, at least New York got a somewhat of a defense there, man. Like I said, I don't even want to talk about football. Fuck football.
Jalen Hurts is 16-4 as a starter versus AFC teams. We pounds them down. No Diddy. All of them. All of them. And guess what? 3 of them joints came like his first year. Since he been the man, he put we put hands and feet on all of these niggas and the NFC East. Yeah, y'all too.
And that's the boxing show, man. I'm off of here, man. I ain't talking no fucking football. Fuck
you right. You right. We can talk this shit tomorrow, and cause y'all know, yeah. Speaking of that, Alicia Baumgartner, Lord Jesus.
Is she moving up in weight?
I don't know. I don't care what he
might. You never know with this the notoriety she's about to get. What if she move up and fight Clarissa?
I don't think she can go up that high.
You know what? I'm getting off this shit because you just be talking. Do you know how much Clarissa Shields weigh?
Do you know how much Crawford weighed when he fought?
Is Crawford going up to fight Usyk? You know Clarissa Shields is the undisputed heavyweight champion.
I do know that.
You can't.
What's that 160?
And Baumgartner ain't no fucking Crawford. The fuck is you talking about?
She sure ain't, because I actually watched her get her ass whipped last fight.
How much she weigh?
135 pounds, 140 pounds, if that.
I think she's moving up to 135.
She's little.
And the heavyweight is like what, 175, right?
Yeah.
That's right there.
Okay.
So
then Bud is okay fighting Benavidez then at 175.
It's different, man. That's
Nah, it ain't different.
the men is different from the females, man. There's levels to this.
We lost to the Chiefs, the Raiders.
And this guy's going back to man. Leave that alone.
And the Jets. Everybody
New
else,
York. What I told you, New York.
all sorry ass teams. Everybody else, hands and foots, hands and feet, forearm strong as shit. Hands and feet, forearm strong, hands and feet. Man, fuck y'all. Until next time.
Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna make that argument. I mean, I know we